What's up, everyone? Welcome to StickManReads. We've got next up, Where Does My Poo Go? By Joe Lindley. What do you guys think of this one? You like it? Maybe Judah doesn't like this one. Where does my poo go? Let's find out. Ready? This one has a really cool map that shows you all the cool places that poo goes. What happens when you flush the toilet? Oh yeah, it's underground. Ta-da! At the touch of a button or the push of a handle, your poo disappears as if by magic. Everyone say, But that's just the beginning of the poo cycle. Where does it go next? So there goes the poo. It whizzes away through the pipes in your house to bigger pipes underground, known as sewers. Can you say sewers? Touch the sewers. Touch it right there with your finger. Yeah, that's where all of those really big rats are. That one's floating on an inflatable. Your neighbor's poo does the same, as does your neighbor's poo, and your neighbor's poo. All the poo going in the same place. And look! And my little baby in her their training potty. She's got a really nice throne for her toilet. A smelly maze of sewers connects whole streets, towns, and cities. But sometimes the sewer gets clogged up and someone has to unblock it. This is where the sewer flushers come to the rescue. You pointing out all the weird things in the dirt? It's their job to keep things moving. Cleaning out the fatbergs to keep your poo's path to the sewage plant clear. So look, this is called fatberg. Say fatberg. It's all the stuff that's not supposed to be in the sewers. Like bones and toys and watches.
I wish I could have a watch.
Me too. The dirty water arriving at the sewage plant has to be cleaned. Ew, look at that. The first step is to take all the stuff that shouldn't have been flushed at all. The water passes through a screen.
A diaper.
Ew, does that diaper go there?
No.
This is a bit like a giant sieve on a moving belt. But instead of straining spaghetti, it's picking out diapers, wet wipes, and even false teeth. All these pieces are squeezed together like a string of sausages and taken to a landfill. The landfill's over there. The sewage is pumped into a tank where the water and the poo splits up. The water rises to the top and the poo sinks to the
bottom,
making sludge. Can you say sludge?
Sludge.
Pretend like you're smelling. This gloopy mess is scraped out and recycled, but we'll get to that later. The water has a battle to face first. Battle of the bugs. The water may look fairly clean at this stage, but actually full of bacteria, both good and
bad.
Good boy. Bubbles are pumped into the water, which the good bacteria rides around on. This gives them lots of energy to eat up the bad bacteria. The good bacteria get bigger and bigger and bigger. Look, see, they're all coming in to get rid of the bad bacteria, and this one's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and super big until all the nasty bacteria have been gobbled up. So he ate all the good medicine in the water, the good bacteria, came and ate all those bad ones. So it wouldn't stay in there and it wouldn't make us sick. The good bacteria became so full they sink to the bottom of the next tank. Here they have a little rest before going back to fight another battle of the bugs. Or they join the rest of the sludge as it moves on to the next stage of the poo cycle. The sludge and the leftover bacteria are collected together. That's right. We're about to get there, aren't we? And the leftover bacteria collected together in a giant pot, known as an anaerobic digester, and warmed up to almost the same temperature as your body, perfect for digestion. Just like when you digest your food, the sludge makes a gas. Luckily, this type doesn't smell, though. It's taken away from the pot to be burned. It's taking all that gas and putting it somewhere else. When the gas is burned, it takes lots and lots of heat. This can be sent back to warm up the sludge, or may even be used to make electricity at a power plant.
Hey, look, a robot.
Yeah, right over there. Isn't it so cool that the gas can go all the way into our homes and be used for electricity? The fire warms up water in pipes, turning it into steam. This steam is so powerful that it can turn can you say turbine? Turbine, which spins a loop of wires inside a magnet, creating electricity. Good girl. The electricity can be used to power the sewage treatment plant, or wires can carry it all the way to your home to power your lights, machines, gadgets, and gizmos. That means that poo could be powering your TV tonight. Isn't that kind of weird? That the oven might be powered by poop. But if the gas is clean so that it only contains a chemical called methane, it can be used for even more things.
Is a poop car a poop?
The
Hey,
poop
look.
bus.
Poop
Look at that little mouse pumping the gas. It can be carried in pipes to kitchens all over the country. Have you ever noticed blue flames heating the pots and pans used to cook your tasty food? We don't have that kind of stove, but other people do. Well, this is methane. It's on fire. Or it can be used as fuel for vehicles and maybe even powering your local bus. The best part is that methane fuel is better for the environment than normal fuel. So this bus, they said the poo bus. And this person is putting methane, the gas that comes from poo, putting methane in their car.
And that's a poop car.
Mm-hmm. And this is just the gas. Don't forget the sludge. Can you say sludge? No, you gotta say it like the sludge.
Sludge.
This is the sludge from the digester pot. It's still full of nutrients. Mm-hmm. But it's too sloppy to be used just yet. The water needs to be removed. One way is to spin it really, really fast, just like a washing machine. And you know what they use to do that? They use something, this is a cool word. Can you say centrifuge?
Centrifuge.
Any leftover water is then, can you say squeeze? Squeezed out, leaving dark and crumbly looking stuff called cake. But you don't want to eat this cake. It would taste horrible. This kind of cake is destined for farms. And look, they're putting the sludge in the ground to help grow vegetables and plants. Some farmers mix cake into the soil. So before you complain about the smell of a farm, just remember, that could be the stink of your own poo. Nutrients in cake feed the plants, helping them grow big and strong, just like eating healthy food does for you. This is where we leave the poo story and return to the water. It has an adventure to go on. And this is the water cycle, because it's now clean enough to join rivers. Look at that, yeah, that mouse is diving in the water. When the sun warms up a river, some of the water changes into an invisible gas. Can you guys go like this with your fingers? Go like that. It rises up into the sky where it gets colder and turns back into tiny droplets of water. The droplets bunch up together to make, what's that?
A cloud.
Which gets heavier and heavier until splish, splash. That's right, the droplets fall back down as rain, rejoining the river.
I
So
thought it would come back down.
that's right. It's right there, come back down into the water. Water's collected from rivers and is passed through another sieve, which captures big pieces such as twigs and leaves. The water is then filtered through 2 beds of sand, which trap the tiniest particles. Look, there's the water coming out. There's all the leaves and all the limbs, and they're caught by the filter right there, the screen. And the water's going through a lot of different sand and rocks.
I would never go close to those.
To the bacteria?
Yeah.
Let's find out why they're there. The water is getting ready to go back to your house, so it has to be really clean.
No swimming.
So yeah, she's saying no swimming. One last thing is to kill any sneaky germs that might still be trying to hide in there. So the strange smelling stuff they add to a swimming pool water called chlorine. Can you say chlorine?
Chlorine.
Is added in small amounts to the water too. Now it's super squeaky clean. So this water can come into our homes. We can drink it and wash our dishes and take baths. Finally, the water is sent through a network of pipes all the way to your house. So what happens to your poo is not magic after all. It's a very clever system that takes your poo away, uses it for energy, and brings the clean water back. But to complete the cycle, all you have to do is press a button or a handle. So the next time you flush the toilet, say hello to the ghost of your old poo. Now wash your hands. Can you say wash, 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 wash. And there's the poo cycle. That's the whole big map. I really like looking at this map because it shows all the different places that the poo goes, and the methane, and the water, and how it's reused. Isn't that so cool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I turn the page real quick? Because that next one shows all the cool words that we learned.
Dada.
Yeah, see, that's methane.
That's gas.
It's coming out of his bottom.
Is that gas?
Yeah, it's gas. Can you say methane?
Methane.
That's right, it's methane.
He got gas in his butt.
It's got methane. And that is called Where Does My Poo Go?
Go.
Can you guys hold your nose? Say bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.